What is the most common language in Papua New Guinea?
Couldn't tell you that. Way too specific. Probably.
English.
Is it English?
English.
I picked French.
I picked
Spanish.
Afghanistan.
You're fucking
That wasn't even
retarded.
one of the choices.
That's our office reference for the week.
Afghanistani.
Remember when they're doing it's the season premiere and they do the Care Fun Run, and they're trying to pick what fucking
rabies
society to like donate to, and Michael Scott's like the Afghanis or the Afghanistanis.
I love it. Got a carbo load.
That's the best.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Right before a run. Nick, fuck you for not ever watching The Office, but it's your talk time, so
It's
go
buns.
It's all about work.
So, it's all
ahead. The
about
Office
work.
is about
but,
work. Thank
yeah.
you. Huh?
But unrelated to our current topic. The reason I bring this topic about is because a dear friend of mine, we can call it friend, has just started employment at the same place that I work.
Oh no.
He's been there about 2 weeks.
Does he smell?
And I just want to talk about that. I haven't really been able to talk to my buddy about it.
No, we haven't.
They become really fond.
Oh, you.
So fun fact, it's me.
They become really fond at creating the McDouble. They've been spawning the McDouble for various different orders.
They become fond
if I made...
They're
fondling.
I'm trying to think of the fucking Step Brothers lyrics so they go through their fucking presentation. Fucking...
What?
You know what?
The boat scene?
But the PowerPoint. He's like...
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One time we tried to put liquid paper on a bee, and it died. Research and development.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what they said before.
Nick, so what do you want to know exactly?
What are your thoughts? What is working with me like? Again, after many years ago, we had worked together before.
This is
him describing your morning routine was fucking hilarious.
So yeah, we're not gonna publicly blast everything we work because we want to be confidential.
Exactly.
But what I'm gonna say is that I came to a realization the other day that somehow, arguably my arch nemesis of my life, and somehow he's a member of Foreplay, Nick Nesser, that not only do we now work together, that this is our second job together. Because if you remember, Mike, we've had a job together where I had everyone in my town we grew up in work at the same gas station that I worked at. And at one point, Nick worked there.
I was there.
Mike worked there.
I was
Kevin-
not fired.
Kevin was the only one who didn't work
Kid
there.
lit a cigarette at the gas pumps as he was pumping the gas.
Got fired instantly.
I did drop money. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and you bugged the fuck out.
I know. I was freaking out.
It flew away or something.
It was a
right?
very windy day, right? And you have like this wad of money in just your jacket pocket. This is like my third day there, so I'm like, I'm still like, yes sir, like trying to do the best job.
Tell me all the money just flew.
All the money
cartoonishly
flies out of my pocket down the street, and there's this gentleman who's trying to help me gather it as well. Like, what a kind soul. He didn't, at least to my knowledge, didn't take $1. He helped pick it up and give it to me and whatnot. And this isn't even an employee. Like, this is just some customer. But I get back and I'm like,
Wait, what would you have done if there was just a bunch of kids because Rita's is like right across the road?
Yeah.
What would you do if there was a bunch of kids there that just ran across the street and just started?
I mean,
there was
ice
20 of them just like everywhere.
Dude, I would have done
there'd be
that.
nothing I could do. Like,
Would you just start punching?
No,
kids?
no.
Like,
How many
knock them
5-year-olds
out?
can you fight? On that topic.
No. But nonetheless, I felt so bad. I was so scared. I was like, wow, like, all right. Like, I think I even said, like, you could dock it for my pay, like, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was like, no, like, it's whatever. And just,
Well, I don't
whatever.
like to give Nick credit at all, ever. Even in the slightest form of it. But the only credit I could give him is that he's true to himself, and that's not a positive, because yourself isn't a positive. Well, Nick walks around. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? All right, good. He walks around our location at
45
to
miles per hour.
55 miles an hour. I noticed on my first day, we went into a meeting, right? Now, I'm in a serious meeting with this kid, which doesn't make sense to me in the slightest.
day one.
There's no way that went well at
No.
all.
He's wearing a Foreplay shirt, to which I bought him for Christmas. our stupid YouTube channel. And any chance he get, he's lightly caressing my weenus. And I was like, how is this my life now? Is this is what I've done? These are the choices I've made and they've got me here. So there's that. And then I notice there's some fellow employees that as soon as they say Nick, they go, hey, Nick, how's it going? I appreciate you, Nick. And then it began to dwell on me. They're not just saying this because they like Nick. They're doing this because they're mocking him straight to his face because he walks around. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Very much appreciated. And I'm like, I guess he's not two-faced. I mean, I guess there's the positive in there. He's same old Nick everywhere he goes.
When you graduated college, was there even the slightest thought in your brain,
my mind's eye,
that you would
You're
ever
whispering,
set
right?
foot in the same workplace
No.
as Nick?
That's why it still doesn't make sense.
Especially at a
Soup kitchen.
yeah.
Super.
Now, this isn't a lie, but I've worked there now at the time of recording maybe
2 weeks.
exactly, 2 weeks, right?
Well, the
It's only
time
been
that
2
this
No.
Yeah, it's only been 2 weeks. You started the 17th of July.
Damn,
Jesus,
the
wow.
grind.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually math. All right, so I've worked there a total of 10 days, work days, right?
they did the math.
At least 9 out of the 10 days when Nick comes in to take over, because me and Nick basically have the same job, but he takes over for me because I work the morning shift. We look at each other and just laugh. The second I see him, like other people you walk and you say hi, I just look at him 11 because I don't believe that this is the choices I've made.
I'll walk by him like at least twice. I've whispered, "I hate you," in passing.
There's one day where I reached across a desk to grab something because we also have to share a computer, and I guess he thought I was gonna touch his fucking dipples.
What the fuck is a dipple?
Well, dipple is a nipple. It just rhymes with dipple, so I made it fun. So he thought I was gonna touch his nipple, and he fucking bugged out. And I was like, "What? We're in a workplace, Nick. I'm not gonna fucking rub your
I
dipples."
don't know what he's gonna do.
Well,
Nick,
yeah, you're grabbing weenus.
what if in
so
like
he
the,
doesn't
what if in
know.
like the middle of the lab, a whatever, like a fucking an
a beaker?
Erlenmeyer flask just tilts and taps.
Impressive that you remembered Erlenmeyer
Breaking
Flask.
Bad.
Yes, from Breaking Bad.
Erlenmeyer flask.
That's the only reason why I remember
Mike.
it.
It is Breaking Bad.
It's the only reason why I remembered it. But like, what if something like that, an apparatus within the
An
lab,
apparatus,
just
yeah.
tilts and
Suction
taps?
cups.
Would you just throw elbows in a circle around you and just bust everything up?
I don't know how much I'd freak out. I will say this: there was one meeting. This is obviously before you were here, but like I bumped into the filing cabinet.
I think you've told the story on the podcast
Sucker
before.
punches.
I
the
may have.
filing
I may have.
cabinet.
I literally suckered. No, I didn't do anything to the thing, but I was in the meeting just like cupping my chest, but like trying not to, like I was just scratching like this, but I was still covering. And I was like trying to hold in laughter. I had my hand over my mouth. And meanwhile, like, you know, my boss's boss, like all the bosses of all the other departments are there. And I'm just like chuckling my butt off, trying not to like draw any attention. But that was such a
What
rough
would you
day.
do if one day your boss like just came up and it was like his thing that he just like slaps you in the chest like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Be like, hey, can we not do that?
You would say that?
It's potentially harassment. I wouldn't say the last part, but I would say like, hey, you know, I'm not cool with chest. Like I'm true to myself. Like I'll say it. I'll be like, hey, I know you didn't mean anything bad by that, but you know, I'm not cool with that. Please.
What if you're just like, "I'm trying to bring good vibes to the workplace. You can either take it or leave it." Get the fuck out of here.
Would you leave it?
I probably
Beavis?
would get the hell out. 'Cause anyone that's that adamant about touching me probably has some sort of problem. Realistically,
Have we ever, like, for context, have we mentioned that Nick just has an issue with the chesticles
Yes.
being touched?
This is
we,
now-
we had an entire
this is a
episode
recurring
about
joke.
Nick's showering techniques where he
Uh,
has to cover part of his nipple every time he showers so it doesn't get wet.
no,
You
not
fucking
that doesn't get
kidding
wet,
me?
You freaking idiot.
What-
That's not at all that
What's
was
the
the case.
reasoning?
You frickin' idiot.
Justify this.
As I said,
He
it's
puts
the
Hello Kitty
it's the force.
stickers over them
It's the
when he
force of
showers.
washing my body.
He showers with pasties on.
It's not the water.
Frickin' idiot.
Freaking idiot.
Fucking dumbass.
He makes me so mad. He's so dumb.
I can't. I cannot believe. Is there?
I also want to note too. I want to take a step back too. When they were interviewing people, I said verbatim, I was like, "Hey, I got a buddy going for this. I don't want any bias towards him, just in case he sucks. But like, this is my friend. That's all." I was like, "I can vouch that he'll be on time, and that's it.
That's all I got, man.
That's all he got. And he made
worked.
it." But that, like, I didn't tell him that he ate glue, so everything worked out.
Paint chips.
What did they ask you that you were able to nail it?
I have no idea. But I'll tell you this right now, because we're gonna have a brief discussion about jobs. Every interview I've went on and I've wanted a job for, so far I've gotten it. Doing something right.
Wait,
I interview well.
have you guys ever been asked the question, what's your weaknesses?
Yeah.
What do you guys say?
I'll usually say
I
inexperience.
work too hard.
No, that's-
Don't even go into the office. It turns out my strengths
Yeah.
are actually my weaknesses.
No, it's bogus. No, realistically, like I'll give something like, oh, I'm not as, I'm just coming out of school. I don't have as much experience.
I still have
in the physical
foreskin.
field. Yeah, all that stuff. But like a real weakness that is very much correctable with time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like, oh, I sleep in and miss work sometimes. Like that's not a weakness you give. You give a weakness that is a genuine statement of your and assessment of your abilities, but one that can be improved. Like, hey, look, I know I'm weak in this area, but I'm doing this to get better. I'm ignoring him. But seriously, that's how I would answer that question. That's how I usually answer that question. If that helps. He was first few days he was wearing this big blue coat. We all
Can I
have
see
white
this?
coats.
Actually,
I love the thing I love is that he has to wear a hairnet.
No, he's got a
and
helmet, too.
that's a size too small.
He's got a helmet. And it's a big green helmet, no less.
Fun fact: I have to wear a helmet, and it's that something just sneaked out, and it's like a size too small.
What
So
does that
every
mean?
time I take my helmet off and like hairnet,
You have the
there's just
ring.
a deep
Yeah.
ring like embedded into my skin because I also run hot as I do on the podcast, so I just sweat like profusely at work. In addition to this line on my head. I blacked out when I said foreskin. I don't know what happened. It's 2.5 minutes.
That's great.
All right, well, on Nick's foreskin, we're going to end the talk time for this week. Was there anything else you would like to discuss? It was your topic.
It was mostly, I definitely mostly wanted the input from you to
Because
find
we
out
haven't
where
had the
everything was
chance to
going.
talk, so I like that.
Exactly. I wanted to get your vibes. How do you like it so far?
I can't complain. So the biggest intrigue is that I wake up now at 3 a.m. every day.
But it's consistent.
I work from 3:45 to 12:30, which is killer, but my body definitely adapted better than I thought. I've discovered espresso. Fun fact, it's delicious. It's actually not delicious. I just force it down my gullet every morning, and it doesn't make me sick like coffee. And then I marathon green tea, which, fun fact, I hated green tea before. So
You gotta make sure you're drinking a ton of water too.
Yeah,
Otherwise
yeah,
you'll
you
end up
need
with
water.
some stones.
Oh, really?
Green tea, all that caffeine, and everything. It'll
and you should
Is
always
there a
be
lot
drinking
of
water
caffeine
anyway.
in green tea?
there's not.
Can't
it's-
answer that question.
No, it's
I
not
mean,
a lot, but
Rosa also pisses every 2 minutes, so that probably won't happen.
No. This it always hits me as soon as I come back from lunch, which is near the time Nick gets there, and then all of a sudden I have to pee. It feels like I need to pee every time I already am finished peeing. It's like, all right, I
That's
gotta
miserable.
pee. Come back from lunch, I gotta pee. I got a meeting in 20 minutes. I gotta pee at least before then, or I won't make it.
yeah, I mean, you're getting water from
The tea.
the tea and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but it's not. You should definitely drink.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
It's
drinking water
water.
with it. There's always a water with it.
That's
but
good,
I
that's
should
good.
drink more, probably. All right, Nick. Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
an update on our work. Thank you for getting me the job. I'll
That's what I'm here
publicly
for.
praise you for that.
From
That's
humble
what I'm here
beginnings,
for.
from Sunoco
To
I
all the way
I
to-
pay
Some
back
might
those who
say-
help me.
to some lab.
Sunoco.
Sunoco.
one might say,
So I guess we all
Some.
came from pretty humble beginnings as far as work is concerned.
We really did.
yes,
I was a
You
garbage.
did garbage.
I
garbage
was a
man,
garbage man.
and we were all gas attendants.
Granted, these were all just like high school summer jobs.
But
so it
still,
wasn't
like a lot of kids' high school jobs are still dumb stuff that
I was
aren't
a
physical
Mexican
labor.
for a little bit.
hey, I
Full blown.
mean, whatever works for you.
That's amazing. You shifted races.
I'm not racist.
No, shifted races.
Nick, all right.
This has been the Talk
No,
Time
I'm
Time.
done. Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/4playvideo.
If you like what we're doing, make sure to smash that like button.
Be sure to share all our videos with your friends so we could continue to grow. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.